This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful.
Hi, this is Patayo.
And this is Elsa.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment.
Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you gonna eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Christmas!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
One-Way Towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash to just plain stuck. For a job done right, there's only one way.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful.
Hi, this is Patayo.
And this is Elsa.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment.
Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you gonna eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Welcome, everybody, here to Fairleigh, West Virginia. We have a good game coming up for you.
the Nicholas County Grizzlies against the Greenbrier East Spartans. This is Roger Bennett alongside
Matthew Thomas. Hope you guys are having a great evening. It's going to be a great showdown between the Grizzlies and the Spartans this evening, and I'm really excited to get this one started.
That's right, Matthew. And I think coming into this game, the story for the Grizzlies is going to be Adriana Truman. 19 points per game average, 7 rebounds, usually 3.9. We're going to call it 4 steals. I'm going to give her that 10th because somebody probably got credit for one somewhere.
They probably did somewhere, Raj.
They won at Pikeview to get here by 4 points. I think Greenbrier East handled Pikeview pretty well. Greenbrier East coming off of we're going to call it a really easy second half win. First half was a little rough on them. They played Independence. So we're going to see a pretty exciting basketball game here tonight. The Spartans have come out warming up, shooting some shots. We've seen the Nicholas County. They look like they got some shooters as well. What do you think is going to happen here tonight, Matthew?
Well, Raj, like you were saying earlier, Adrian Truman, if they're going to win this game, they got to go through her. They're going to have to go through Miss Truman, whether it's her or her sister, Addison Truman, Adrian or Addison, pick one of the two. The thing is, one of them is going to have to pop off a lot in order for them to be able to beat East, because East is, usually you talk about a one-headed, two-headed, or even a three-headed monster. East has 5 starters, all that can put double digits on at any given night. Now, granted, obviously we all know about Kennedy Stewart, but they have other scores as well, such as Jada Waller inside as well, that can pop off at any point in time. So I personally think this is going to be an East blowout this evening, but I also am wrong a lot. So we'll see how this goes.
And I think Hannah Fuller is going to be dominant in the paint for Greenbrier East. She's got the height advantage over most of these girls.
Yes.
She's a force to reckon with down low. I really think that watching the last game that East had, a little tough time in the first half. The team started fast on them, and it was a man-to-man defense. Kind of interrupted Greenbrier East a little bit, but hey, they got their legs under them, and it was lights out for the rest of the game.
Exactly, and one big thing is Greenbrier East relies a lot on their three-point ball. I know they got Jada, and they got several other girls there inside the paint, but if Nicholas County can get their 3-ball to fall, and if they can have Greenbrier East have a really slow shooting night, that could make this a game. That's one beautiful thing about the way basketball has come over the last 20-some years, is the way three-pointers go. If you can have a strong night for Nicholas County, and if they hope East has a really slow night, you never know. We could see an upset here this evening. So.
We very well could. And, basketball is no different than softball, baseball, football. Anybody can win on any given night. It all depends on the attitude and the outlook on the game. I think Greenbrier East does an amazing job working the ball down low, because they got some amazing girls that can shoot in the paint, go up with power. But when you get sucked into that, they're going to drop threes on you all day long. So it's almost like the difference between a spread offense in football versus, I formation.
Exactly.
You spread the offense out, they get sucked in, you run up the middle. You know what I mean? You got space. And Greenbrier East does a good job of spreading the defense out, creating lanes. And these girls, some of these looks they give is very impressive.
Exactly, and it really is. A little bit of a sponsorship announcement this evening. This game is brought to you by Toyota. Toyota and your local West Virginia Toyota dealers are proud to be the official sponsor of the WVSSAC, supporting high school sports all across West Virginia. Visit buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. But yeah, like you were saying earlier, Rod, this is going to come down to whoever is going to be able to take control of this game. And I mean, that goes unsaid with any basketball game. But one thing I always like to say before the start of any game is whichever team can control their turnovers is going to win the ball game. It comes down to whoever can turn the ball over less. And I know I'm going over to college, but Kansas played Utah. Utah's a better team than Kansas, but Kansas put up a heck of a fight against them. They beat them in every major category. The thing is, Kansas had 20 turnovers and Utah only had 6. They ended up losing the game by 6.
Well, one thing about Greenbrier East is they're very, very good at transition basketball and capitalizing on the turnovers.
Yes.
So this is Roger Baker.
And Matthew Thomas.
And we'll be right back with the tip-off.
Greenbrier is ranked 4th for tonight's championship game of the 2025 Class AAA Region 3 Girls Basketball Tournament. Tonight's matchup features the Nicholas County Lady Grizzlies and your Greenbrier Spartans. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with the Nicholas County Lady Grizzlies under the direction of head coach Cameron Hornsby. Please welcome sophomore number 4, Taylor White. Junior number 10, Peggy Mylon. Junior number 12, Madison Kaufman. Senior number 1, Adrian Truman. And senior number 3, Olivia Stone. The rest of the Nicholas County Lady Grizzlies.
No retreat. And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight. Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender. Spartans, prepare for glory.
And now, under the direction of head coach Jim Justice, please welcome the starting lineup for your Greenbrier Lady Spartans. 5'6" sophomore number 1, Ava. 5'8" junior number 20, Sandy Finn. 6'3" junior number 55, Hannah Fuller. 5'5" junior number 2, Kitty Stewart. And 5'9" senior number 4, Jada Waller. And the rest of your Greenbrier Lady Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we are here with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the colors are being presented by members of the Greenbrier JROTC.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, welcome back here with the beautiful playing of the national anthem. Guys, we're in for a ball game here tonight. It looks like Nicholas County is hyped up, ready to play. Let's see what happens with this tip-off. I'm thinking Fuller. And number 1, Adrian Truman. Slight height advantage
Just
for
a
Fuller.
slight. Just a slight.
Just a slight height advantage for Fuller.
Just a slight half foot.
And Greenbrier East controls it. Kennedy Stewart.
That's a good shot there from Stewart. Rebound there by Banton.
Good rebound. Ava Workman. Over to Stewart. Jada Waller back to Workman. She pulls up a 3. A little strong.
Good hustle there by East. Waller able to pick up the junk there. Third 3 of the try. Missed there by Stewart. Waller again, another rebound. That's 4 offensive rebounds here to start for East.
And here comes the Grizzlies. Number 10, Tetney Milet.
Milet gets up top of the key. Swings it over to teammate Olivia Stone. Olivia Stone dribbles with the right hand. Gets it over to White.
White looking for something. East defense.
Sandy Banton harassing there at the top of the key. Nice defense from her.
Yeah. They are staying in the hip pocket of these Grizzlies.
Yes, they are. They're not giving them any space. Good man-to-man defense.
And
I think that was a
Truman draws a foul. Waller's first foul. The first foul comes with 6:51 left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, Raj, that's not something you want to see East getting in foul trouble, especially with their starters this early in the game. So hopefully this isn't a testament to what happens the rest of the game.
Apparently Truman was the wrong one to foul because she drained the first one.
That's right. Well, I mean, when you could drive with your left as well, and she's also a track star as well down at Nicholas County. She's really good at the 3200 and the 1600, so she's a jack of all trades.
So the Grizzlies strike first with a couple free throws.
A little bit of a 2-2-1 press here to start out the game for the Grizzlies, but the Spartans break it easily. Stewart with the floater, and it's good.
Stewart made that look easy, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Which she usually does, let's be honest. Kennedy Stewart's unbelievable.
And we got a walk. Number 4, Taylor White. It's going to be a turnover, Spartan ball.
A little bit of a early 2-2 game here.
Waller's going to inbound. Stewart.
A little bit of a 1-3-1 zone, which is a little bit different against East, but because East can move it in and out. I don't know if that's quite the defense I'd be choosing.
And there's Fuller with 2.
Nice job by Hannah Fuller. That's going to be her first 2
Fuller.
points.
Jada Waller got her foot on that one. It's going to be Grizzlies ball.
Nice job by our cameraman, Ian Deal, being able to get a nice shot there on the baseline. Number 3, Olivia Stone's going to take it on the baseline. Get over, and it's going to be a pass, and we're going to have a travel. That was Madison Kaufman on the travel. Grizzlies not too happy about it.
Waller to inbound. And Kennedy Stewart. And here come the Spartans.
Grizzlies pull off of that press a little bit there, Raj. Let's see if they keep doing that the rest of this quarter.
Yeah, I think they're going to get beat by that press because, well, as I say that, there's a steal.
Madison Kaufman tries to take a
Kaufman. And there's a foul. And Ava Workman, she gets her first one.
At the line for the Lady Grizzlies, there'll be 2 shots for Madison Kaufman.
This will be Kaufman's first 2 shots of the game. So far, Grizzlies have got their first 2 points from the free throw line. So if it's a testament to how these first 2 minutes have been, Raj, free throws are going to be huge for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, absolutely. And she misses the first one.
Needs to have a little bit more arch in that shot. She's going to make a few more. Probably getting those nervous jitters out still since we're in the first quarter.
Still a 2-point ball game. Kaufman has a chance to make it a 1-point ball game and misses. Here comes Ava Workman.
Grizzlies still setting up their defense. Want to go back to that 1-3-1 zone. Skip pass over from Workman to Waller. They're in the corner. Back to Workman.
I'll tell you what, the Grizzlies are very good at anticipating the throw.
Yes, Raj. They've been getting their hands in the passing lane, and that forced a little bit of a wild shot there from Sandy Banton. Stone takes the ball. She's going to fire a 3-pointer off the back iron and rebounded
by Jada Waller.
Jada says, I can be a guard and I can be a forward at the same time. Kennedy Stewart sets up the offense. Back to Ava Workman. She's going to fire a three-pointer.
Little
good
strong.
Good box out there from Olivia Stone.
And here comes Milet.
Milet defended by Workman. Tries to get it down in the paint to Kaufman. Kaufman a little bit wild with her shot, rebounded by Kennedy Stewart.
Kennedy went up strong for that ball.
She always does. She gives 100%. Nice fake there by Kennedy. Oh. Right there. And that's going to be 2 points there.
We're going to have to put a little tape on that outlet in the court.
That looked a little bit scary to me there, Raj. I thought Kennedy was injured there for a second, but she appears to be fine. That's Adrian Truman's 4th point of the game.
There goes, looks like it's going to be on number 3, Olivia Stone. No, number 10. Milet with the foul.
Yep. Now time for the Spartans big man, Hannah Fuller. And it looks like they're trying to tape up that little volleyball circle there. It popped up there a few weeks ago whenever I was watching the West versus East game. It's a little annoying for sure.
Yeah, they've taped it up every game, and I guess somebody missed it. The tape guy must be absent today. So.
He must be, Raj.
So, 4:43 left to go in the first period. Tie ball game, 4-4.
They need to, instead of getting some elbow grease, they need to get some Roger grease. Then it would stay on there the whole time.
There you go. And Hannah Fuller will go to the line to shoot 2.
All starters are still out for both teams. 4:43 to go here in the first quarter.
The East having a little bit of trouble getting going this evening.
Yes, they are. Hannah Fuller, nice shot.
Because not only can I play underneath, I can make a foul shot.
Which is not very common from big men like her. So that's a huge testament to Fuller. That's her 3rd point of the game. See if she can make it 4. She can.
Yep, splash.
Defense, extra pressure here from the Spartans, and they're going to force a turnover against Olivia Stone.
And Stone traveling. Kennedy Stewart's going to inbound.
Trying to get back to the Stone Age. That's not going to happen, though. Workman choosing not to fire. Tip pass, though, from number 12, Madison Kaufman. Nearly was able to get the turnover, but Stone couldn't quite corral it.
I'm going to tell you what.
Workman
drains a 3. Workman.
You was talking about Ava a little bit before we got on air, Raj, about testament of how well she plays. Down to business every single game, and I mean, she's showing it early.
You know, one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player, she is all business. That facial expression shows that she's all business.
Little bit of looks like a 2-1-2 press here from the Spartans. And it works so far to start out with. Let's see if it does here.
Yeah, gets a tip by Workman. Workman showing that that the Grizzlies aren't the only ones with fast hands here tonight.
No, they're not. I completely agree. Let's see if the Grizzlies can get something going here on offense. They don't want the Spartans to run away too much with this. Workman way too short on the play, but Truman with the rebound. Adrian Truman has all 6 of the Grizzlies' points this evening. Truman looked like she wanted to fire the 3 there. Jada Waller will.
Drains it.
It's good.
Yeah, splash for Waller.
The Spartans are all over the scoreboard this evening. 4 players each with a bucket. Almost a steal there from Sandy Banton.
Sandy's got quick hands.
Truman, the track star, able to get it. We got a 12-9 ball game here. Kennedy Stewart for 3. It's good. Kennedy Stewart.
What an answer.
She leads Greenbrier East so far with 5 points this evening. Raj, we got a ball game.
Yeah, we do. It's a 3-point shootout here at Greenbrier East.
Well, one thing exciting, like we were mentioning pregame, the Spartans are taking a little bit to get things under control now. But I mean, let's see if they can fire themselves up a little bit. And we're going to have a foul against Ava Workman.
Yeah. I don't know if I agree with that one. The girl fell down in front of her.
Yeah. Looks like a little bit of an offensive tackle position there for a second.
Yeah. So they'll bring in Alexa Stack and give Workman a break.
Yeah, this will be Stack's first appearance of the game. Alexa
Stone inbounds to White. White looking for something. picks up her dribble. Back to Truman.
Truman, top of the key, commanding the offense. Gets it back over to Milet. Milet gets it down in the paint to Kaufman. Misses. Looks like
Not sure about that one either.
And that foul's going to go against number 2. It's going to go against Stewart. Dang, these Spartans are having a little bit of trouble dealing with foul trouble here early.
Yeah. Got to get a little more controlled aggression.
They're going to have to.
Stone's going to shoot 2 shots.
Not yet on this.
This is the first one.
Yeah, she's not yet on the scoreboard either, Raj. Let's see if she can get on there with the second free throw.
We've got a 6-point ball game.
Stone's second free throw up.
And it's no good. Rebound.
And that's one thing we were talking about a little bit earlier in the game. The Grizzlies have got to make free throws if they're going to make something happen here. Nice move pass there from Kennedy Stewart.
Across the board pass. Fuller
leads the Spartans with 6 points.
And all she's got to do is hold her hands up, and it's hard to pass over top of her.
Oh, it is. It's nearly impossible. She's taller than most of the guys here at the school, much less the girls. Milet over there in the corner. Gets it top of the key to Stone. Stone commanding the offense.
East defense holding tight on them.
Nice defense there from East. And we're going to get a travel here. Nice defense there from Hannah Fuller.
Forcing Kaufman to travel. And Waller's going to inbound.
We're going to have a timeout here from the Grizzlies. We'll be right back at you. This is Matthew Thomas.
And Roger Bennett.
We'll be right back at you from Metro News. For the best news coverage of high school sports in West Virginia all year, follow Joe Brocado and Greg Carey's Daily Post at West Virginia Daily or WestVirginiaMetroNews.com.
Just spicy, it's flavorful.
Hi, this is Patayo.
And this is Elsa.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment.
Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you going to eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
All right, 8-point ball game. Kennedy Stewart.
Man-to-man defense here from the Grizzlies.
Banton for 3. Little strong.
Hannah Fuller is so strong there in the paint, but
she is
not quite able to get the rebound there. Truman, the basketball and track star, they're going to get up to the top of the key to Stone. Stone, that's her second
3.
That'll put Stone on the scoreboard here.
Kennedy Stewart calling the play.
Still man-to-man defense here from the Grizzlies. Kennedy Stewart, she goes coast to coast.
Straight in, easy lane, and that's what Greenbrier is so good at, making you guard that 3-point, leaving the lane open.
And that's such a hard part about being able to defend Greenbrier East. When you've got big Hannah Fuller there in the paint, it's going to be so much harder not to leave Kennedy Stewart and all those other shooters open. So
yeah,
that's what's going to make it hard for the Grizzlies. Stone fires another three-pointer off the back iron. Rebounded by Milet. Truman rebound as well. Corralled by Waller.
And it looks like the guy from Nicholas County not happy with the no foul there. Banton for 3.
Off the back iron. But she came out of nowhere for that rebound.
Fuller shows up for the rebound.
Sandy Bandon wanted a shot. Nice move there from Banton off the back iron.
Misses it.
Rebounded there from Truman. Truman's going to set up the offense. A little bit of a 2-3 defense here from the Spartans. Truman gets a screen from White. White, skip pass over to Milet. Milet able to get it into the paint for number 12. Madison Kaufman able to get her first 2 points of the game. And Grizzlies and Spartans are both all over the scoreboard. There's not one particular score from either team, Raj.
5-point game, 17 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
And folks, I don't know if you can hear this, but this gym is rocking right now. 8 seconds to go here in the quarter. Kennedy Stewart tries to make a move. Kennedy Stewart gets it over to Alexis Stack. Are we going to see a buzzer beater?
Fouled. She should have been fouled.
That looks like a foul before the clock to me too, Raj. A little bit surprised that wasn't called.
Well, 19-14 ball game with 1 period behind us. This is Roger Baker
with Matthew Thomas
on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
And we're going to be right back at you from Chocolate Milk. Greatness is built with chocolate milk, the official beverage of the WVSSAC. The American Dairy Association's Mideast reminds you low-fat chocolate milk has the right mix of fluids, carbs, and protein to rehydrate and refuel muscles. Visit drink-chocolatemilk.com.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
All right, back here in Fairleigh, we've got a 5-point ball game. Nicholas County inbounding. Milet with the ball. Guarded by Kennedy Stewart. Flips it to Stone. Milet, nothing there.
Milet somehow able to get it over to Kaufman. Back to Milet. Truman, three-pointer. Too strong. Rebounded again, though, by Nicholas County. Stone wants another three-pointer.
And she didn't get it.
No, she didn't. Stone's been a little bit off today on her three-point game. Stack is going to lose control of the ball here on the baseline. Excuse me, on the sideline.
It may have had something to do with the coach being on the line.
I couldn't even tell, if I'm being honest with you. A little bit of fan interference here.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's back out on the court.
Truman calling the signals for Nicholas County. Man-to-man defense here for the Spartans. Fuller been doing her homework, leaving Kaufman open near the free throw line. White is going to carry the ball right out. Gets it over to Milet. Back to Truman up at the top of the key, defended by Sandy Banton. Truman, a little bit of a floater, short. Sandy Banton with the rebound.
Here comes Stewart. Across from midcourt. Jada Waller.
Nice pump fake there from Waller.
And it's 2 points for Jada Waller.
That gives her 5 points here on the evening. Waller's doing really nice, and that's a really good form shot there with that pump fake. Truman three-pointer. It's
and
good.
It.
Adrian Truman.
Truman just splashed a three-pointer. We're going to call it a somewhat contested three-pointer. There's Stewart.
She must be used to that, because my eyes, that's maybe not the best shot.
A little strong.
Rebounded by Stone.
Here comes Truman.
Truman wants to get it down the court. Good defense there from the Spartans to get back and set everything up.
Stone.
Over to White. White takes it against Stewart. They get it over to Milet in the corner.
Got a jump ball.
Greenbrier East basketball.
Alexis Stack tied that ball up.
Liz Wooding's coming into the game for the Spartans. And number 11, Brooklyn Nunley for the Grizzlies.
Going to give Fuller a little bit of a rest. Let's see what Wooding does.
Kennedy Stewart for three. Oh, a little bit short there. Brooklyn Nunley had the chance for the rebound, but it's corralled by Stone. Over to Truman. Spartans stay in that man-to-man defense here in that second quarter. Truman wants to take advantage of it. Everything but the bottom of the net there, Raj.
Rebound by Wooding to Stewart.
Jada.
Waller for three.
Oh,
little strong.
And we are going to have a foul. Let's see who this is against.
That's on Banton.
That's going to be on Sandy Banton, yes.
That's her first.
Just team's first foul here of the second quarter. Spartans have been able to stay away from that foul trouble here in the second quarter and the end of the first quarter, so that's good for them.
Yeah, they're playing a little cleaner.
Yes, they are. That's going to be a three-pointer there from Milet. But offensive rebound. We're going to have a tie-up here from Stewart and Nunley, and it's going to be a jump ball, and I believe it stays here with Nicholas County.
Yeah, they're going to get this one.
We need to start doing jumping jacks here in a second, Raj.
Yeah, Truman going to inbound for the Grizzlies. Here comes Ava Workman back in for Banton.
Yeah, they're going to need Workman this evening if they're going to be able to make stuff happen. She's sort of their all-around player. I want to say garbage player, but she scores as well. So three-pointer here from Nunley, well short, but offensive rebound.
And that was Milet.
I couldn't even see who that was, Raj.
It was Milet.
It was Milet. Okay, that's going to her first 2 points of the game. Alexis Stack for two. A little bit short, rebounded by Stone. Truman's going to take it down the court. She sees, oh my goodness, number 10, Milet was all alone. She missed the wide open layup there, Raj. If you're Nicholas County, you got to take advantage of those.
Here comes Ava Workman.
Workman between her legs, gets it over to Waller.
For three.
Little bit too strong. But nice offensive rebound there by Stack. Stack gets it down to Wooding. And it's going to stay on this end with the Spartans.
Going to be Stewart with the inbound.
Getting some good views there with our cameraman Ian Deal there.
At the watch, Greenbrier East is probably going to start working it down low a little bit more. There's Waller.
Over to Stewart.
Stewart looking for something, a little floater. Too much.
I would like to see her penetrate that a little bit.
Jump ball.
I would like to see Stewart penetrate that just a little bit more. That's a little bit too long to be shooting a floater there if you're Stewart. Yeah. If she's going to be shooting a mid-range shot from that far away, I'd like it to be a pull-up, catch and shoot. So we'll see. I mean, she can hit that shot, but I would prefer not that long of a shot not to be a floater.
Kennedy Stewart.
A little bit short.
Almost there.
Rebounded by Adrian Truman of Nicholas County with 4 minutes flat to go here in the second quarter. Truman between her legs gets it over to Nunley, and it's going to be a travel. Truman got a little bit too excited there, Raj.
Yeah, she did.
Looks like she's playing a little bit of hacky sack there with the ball.
Yeah, Jada Waller's going to inbound to Stewart. Stewart crossing midcourt, looking for something. Out to Ava Workman.
Nicholas County stays in that man-to-man defense. Workman for two. A little bit strong. And look, Nicholas County thinks she stepped on the sidelines, and I personally believe she did as well, but no call there. Fuller's going to drive the baseline. Missed, but rebounded by Stone.
These Grizzlies are fierce tonight.
Yes, they are
playing basketball.
And we got a tie game here.
We're tied at 21 apiece with 3:23 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, Milet gets her fourth point of the game, and this place is rocking so much, Raj, our iPad won't stay still.
That's going to be a foul.
On number 12, Madison Coughlin.
That's her first.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a body foul to me, Raj. I don't know what you think, but that's what it looks like to me.
And Kennedy Stewart gives us a 1-point lead.
Kennedy Stewart leads the Spartans this evening with 8 points. Fuller and Banton are both coming into the game for the Greenbrier East Spartans. Nicholas County has pretty much kept in their same starting lineup the whole game. And I don't know. I didn't see. Did you see anything, Raj? I didn't see anything.
Yeah, they had six girls on the court. And I think she was running off the court, and I think she made it before the shot.
I believe she did too, but Nicholas County is yelling for a technical foul. And we get it right beside us, Raj. And Nicholas County's going to get what they asked for, I believe. Or are they? I can't tell. So for those of you that can't really see.
Here comes Coach Jim Justice wanting to clarify something with the official.
And we have some fans over here on our side of things. Jim Justice is the senator for West Virginia. And Nick, I mean, this is all over the place right now, Raj.
Yeah, they're shaking the bench.
Yeah, our iPad won't stay up. And I don't believe anything is going to be called that I'm seeing right now. The referees are still talking to each other. And they want the referees over at the score table right now. Nicholas County fans are wanting a technical foul. We are going to have a technical foul against. I don't know who that was against, Raj.
Kennedy Stewart will shoot the second of her 2 free throws.
And Kennedy Stewart drills it. I believe Nicholas County thought it was just going to be 1 free throw. And I believe she's shooting technical free throws, if I'm not mistaken, Raj. But it is so loud in here, me and you can hardly hear each other. We're right beside each other.
Kennedy Stewart drains all 3.
And that puts her in double figures with 10.
We've got the Nicholas County coach that can't stay off the court is back on the court.
We definitely got some drama here this evening in Fairley, and we're not even done with the second quarter yet.
And it looks like number 1, Adrienne Truman, is going to shoot free throws on the other end of the court.
Adrienne Truman's feeling the sound from the stands, and the stands did affect her a little bit because it rattles in and out. Truman's going to get 1 more free throw here out the line.
It's always tough standing there by yourself making a free throw, that's for sure.
It really is. And Truman's going to miss both free throws.
Game.
Truman, their leading scorer with 9, so it's not like she wasn't warmed up. And it looks like the coach or one of the fans is telling the Greenbrier East school, looks like they're telling the fans that they need to stand back a little bit from the sidelines. Nonetheless, we're finally back to basketball action here in Fairley. Truman gets the ball. She pump fakes Sandy Banton up in the air. It's going to stay with Nicholas County.
Yeah.
Raj, I don't know about you.
Stone with the inbound here.
Stone tries to get to Truman and does, but rebounded by the big Fuller in the paint. Fuller, great defense there inside.
And here comes Kennedy Stewart. Spartans look a little perturbed out there playing.
Stewart took that with ease. She looked angry, and she's going to get a foul.
Truman will be her first foul.
Yes, it will.
Kind of a chippy little event here this evening, Matthew.
Yes, it is, Roger. And the thing is, I still, 5 minutes after that stuff happened, all those crazy things unfolded, I still don't know about the technical fouls. I'm going to assume it was the coaches, but I'm not sure.
And Kennedy Stewart with another point adds to her already 10 points.
11-point evening, yeah. She's doing great this evening. Can she get 12? Yes, she can.
Here comes White.
Defended by Banton. Banton's able to get the steal. Banton over to Waller. Waller, Euro step.
Waller.
Nice Euro step there from Jaden Waller.
Greenbrier East is aggressive to the ball, and another steal by Kennedy Stewart. Waller going to put it up.
Oh, a little bit too short. Rebounded by Workman. You've been talking about her, Raj. She's doing it.
That's my girl, and there goes a 3.
Oh, a little bit short. And it's going to be a rebound by Kaufman. Nunley gets it. And it's going to be a back-and-forth violation.
And that one's not going to count. But what a beautiful 3 by Truman. Waller will inbound.
Gets it to Stewart. Stewart for three. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Kennedy Stewart.
15 points on the night.
Goodness gracious. Nice defense there from Stewart. She gets Stone to turn it over.
Yeah, the ball touched the line.
Nicholas County head coach is trying to say that she was out of bounds because of the push from Stewart. I don't believe she was.
He is fired up.
I don't think she was, Raj. I think she was trying to avoid the contact and she stepped out on her own.
Yeah. Ava Workman
over to
Stewart. And here comes Stewart again. I bet they don't leave her unguarded this time.
No, they're definitely not.
Fuller back to Banton, almost lost that ball.
A little bit man-to-man defense here. Nicholas County fans cheering. Workman, three-pointer.
For three.
A little bit strong. Nice stop there by Workman. Workman, but rebounded by Truman.
And here comes Truman.
Well, she wants to go coast to coast.
And she falls down.
Able to get it to Milet.
And there's a jump ball.
Milet tried to get down the paint to Kaufman.
And that's going to be Grizzlies basketball.
Grizzlies are one thing that Greenbrier East is doing really good at. They're getting them to speed up and getting them to turn the ball over. And that's one thing I was saying pregame. If you can win the turnover battle, you're more than likely going to win the basketball game. And that's how it's looked for Greenbrier East in the second quarter.
And that is if you can capitalize on turnovers.
Exactly.
And
Olivia Stone
drains a three for the Grizzlies.
That's her 6th point of the game, and she's got 2 3-pointers here for the Grizzlies. Jada Waller, 3-pointer, no. Rebounded by Fuller.
Oh, and she lost it.
Over to Truman. Truman, she wants to go coast to coast. Nicholas County wants a foul, but I believe the ball was tipped behind before the foul. Kennedy Stewart up the court, dribbles in her left hand. Kennedy Stewart. No, it's off, and Stewart touched it out of bounds. It's going to be Nicholas County Grizzlies ball. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they keep rattling our table.
Yes, they do. Our wonderful iPad is doing its best to stay on there. Truman feels the pressure from Greenbrier East. Gets it over to Stone. Stone down to Kaufman. I can't see what's happening right now. Milet nearly stole it from East. Banton able to corral and give it to
Here comes Kennedy Stewart.
Stewart probably going to hold for the last shot with 25 seconds to go. And
Ava Workman, all business on that face.
Workman looks like she's going to slow this offense down. East wants to take the last shot before halftime. Workman, nope. Workman decides to take it a little bit early, and she's going to get blocked, but it's going to stay Greenbrier East basketball with 10 to go.
Might have been a foul there that didn't get called.
I was thinking the same thing. Looked like she got it on the arm.
Yeah, she got bodied.
Stewart there on the baseline. Man-to-man defense here from Nicholas County. Nearly turned over. And we are going to have a turnover. I believe that is going to stay East ball with 8 seconds to go.
Jump ball, 8 seconds.
If you're Nicholas County, that's what you wanted them to do. Banton is a really good player, but she's a little bit inexperienced. She's
Waller.
She's a little bit of an underclassman. Jada Waller. And nice pass there to Workman.
Workman. Good look. And that'll do it for the first half. We've got a 32-24 ball game. What a first half it has been. The Grizzlies are fighting, but the Spartans are fighting as well.
Yes, they are.
Guys, this is Roger Bennett. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the first half recap here in just a minute. This is Roger Bennett
and Matthew Thomas, and this game is brought to you by West Virginia Army National Guard. Get help with your college tuition from the West Virginia Army National Guard. For more information, go to nationalguard.com. We'll be right back with Roger Bennett and Matthew Thomas.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
One-way towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash to just plain stuck. For a job done right, there's only one way.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful.
Hi, this is Patayo.
And this is Elsa.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment.
Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you going to eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
And we are back from Greenbrier West High School. I'm your one of 2 hosts this evening, Matthew Thomas. Roger Bennett will be back in just a few minutes. I'm going to do a little bit of a first half recap. So far for the Grizzlies, Adrian Truman leading with 9 points. And for the Spartans, Kennedy Stewart's leading with 15. She popped off there big time there in the second quarter, but overall her numbers have been split. But this game has been a lot closer than what a lot of us thought it was going to be. It's doing really, really good so far. But yeah, Roger, what are you thinking so far the second half or first half looked like? Oh. It's okay. He probably didn't turn you on. It's okay. I'll talk to him for now. Nah, it's all right. But yeah, overall the first half went pretty good there for the Spartans, especially in that second quarter. It was just a tie game going at the end of the first, and now it's looking It's looking a lot better here for Greenbrier East. The question is, are they going to be able to keep it going here into the second half? But we've got 3:50 to go left at halftime.
Yeah, Matthew, I tell you what, I think Greenbrier East may have taken this team a little lightly tonight, and the Grizzlies showed up to play ball.
They did.
So they got faster hands than anticipated. They're hustling, and that's what's made this ball game a ball game.
Yes.
Now, I look for some adjustments in the second half for Coach Justice to make, and I look for Greenbrier East to pull away in the second half. If my predictions are right, he's made some adjustments, probably lit a fire under their little rear ends and said, look, guys, this shouldn't be happening. We need to take control of this game. And that's what I would say if I was the coach.
Exactly. And the thing is, it's not like there's been a major scoring here from the Grizzlies to start this first half. There's nobody in double figures. Adrian Truman has 9. But their next closest is Olivia Stone. She's hit 2 3-pointers. Outside of those two, nobody else has more than a bucket except for Milet. Milet's got 2 2-pointers. So overall, the most part, but all they got to do is shut down Truman. If you shut down Truman, you win the second half if you're the Spartans.
Well, and I'll say this. Both of these teams are here for a reason. All right, this Grizzly team is not a team you want to take lightly and let them hang around very long. If you do that, they are going to do their best to capitalize on that and win a ball game.
Yes.
Trust me, that's exactly how I would coach them up. And you know what? They've done a really good job of hanging around. You know, we've got an 8-point ball game here.
Yes, and the big thing is, too, the Grizzlies have been able to get their 3 ball to fall pretty decently this evening. Truman would like to shoot the ball a little bit better, but she's got 1 3-pointer. And then Olivia Stone, as I mentioned earlier, has 2 3-pointers. And Taylor White, she's got a 3-pointer of her own as well. So overall, for the most part, Nicholas County shot pretty decent from the 3-point line. But are they going to be able to improve themselves to where they can come back and beat this Spartan team despite Fuller absolutely dominating them in the paint with rebounds?
Man, I'm going to tell you what, she's the story here tonight. Kennedy Stewart's hustling. Abel Workman, all business. Jada Waller, not a slouch either. I'm telling you what, and the good thing about the Spartans, you know, when somebody gets in foul trouble, they've got girls that can come off the bench and impact this game.
Yes, they
as
do.
If nobody come out of the game. It's just amazing the depth that they have, and I think that they have that over the Grizzlies. They've got depth on the bench.
And they do, and that's a testament to what you were saying earlier. If I'm not mistaken, Brooklyn Nunley is the only substitution that came off the bench for the Grizzlies here in the first half. That's it. Other than that, they've played those 5 starters. So here coming into the second half, one thing I want you all to watch out for is Sandy Bann. You wanted to mention about substitutions coming into the game. Sandy Bann got herself some really, really good minutes there as a starter. She has not started all season. She's been able to get herself some time here recently, and she did a pretty good job there in the first half.
She really did. She come off the bench and, you know, obviously made an impact in this game. But Kennedy Stewart, Abel Workman, that is a dynamic duo. And when you put Fuller in the mix down low and you've got Jada Waller on the perimeter.
Yes.
Guys, this is a ball team that shouldn't be taken lightly, the Spartans. We're going to see what adjustments is made in the second half by Coach Justice. And I look for the Spartans to come out and play a little bit different tempo than they played the first half.
I completely agree. They were doing really good with that press, and I'd like to see them go back to a little bit more of that pressure again to start the second half. And before we get the second half started, your game is brought to you by the Health Plan. It's good to have options when choosing health coverage for yourself, for your family, or for your employees, and you've got options with the Health Plan. The Health Plan, plan on it. Learn more at healthplan.org. Alrighty, we're about to get the second half started here from Greenbrier East here in Fairleigh. 32-24, Greenbrier East leads Nicholas County. Let's get this underway.
And here come the Grizzlies. White
dribbles the ball top of the key.
Listen to the coach.
It looks like they're already a little bit discombobulated here to start. They haven't set up their offense yet. And there they go. Now they're starting to run it. Truman looks a little bit confused there in the paint, trying to decide what to run. That's a good sign there for the Spartans if they're already this confused, just starting out of the second half. Stone dribbles the ball top of the key. They swing it. A lot of passing here from the Grizzlies. They get it down to Kaufman in the paint. Fuller able to corral it. Gets it out to Workman. She's the outlet. Ava Workman Takes it coast to coast.
Coast to coast for Workman. That's what we want to see.
And
I'm going to tell you what, she won't smile when she makes a bucket, dude. She's all business.
No, and one thing is she didn't score any in the second quarter, but she gets off the start here just in the first minute of this third quarter. White dribbles the ball, gets it over to Stone. Stone three-pointer. A little bit off the right side, but rebounded by Jada Waller. Jada takes it down the court, gets it over to Banton. Banton takes it on the side against Stone. Sandy Banton, that's going to be her first 2 points of the game.
And just like that, it's a 12-point ball game.
Alrighty, into the paint is the Grizzlies. They get it over to Stone. Stone gets it back to Milik.
Loses it, and here comes Jada Waller.
It looks like Kaufman stubbed her finger whenever they tried to pass it to her in the paint.
Waller.
Nice take there from Waller.
Waller showing she can do a take.
Great start here to the second half for East, able to get 6 straight points out, and we got a timeout from Nicholas.
That forces a timeout for the Grizzlies, and
it looks like a full timeout. It is going to be a full timeout, so we'll be right back at you. I'm Matthew Thomas.
And this is Roger Bennett.
And we'll be right back at you from the message, WVUM Thomas Hospitals. When it comes to your family's health, trust WVU Medicine Thomas Hospitals. From routine checkups to advanced surgical procedures, world-class care is available close to home. WVU Medicine Thomas Hospitals. She is. Roger, I'm not even going to act like I know anything right now. I told you that Greenbrier East was going to need this pressure to get started in the second half. They haven't needed it. They've scored 6 straight and have looked on fire to start this first minute and 46 seconds here in the second half.
And I knew Justice was going to make some adjustments during the half and light a fire under these girls, and he did just that, it appears, early in the third quarter.
Yes, he did. 6-0 run, and Greenbrier East leads by 14 points. Mila takes the ball up, gets it over to Stone. Stone back to White. They get it inside the paint. Good defense there by Hannah Fuller. Kaufman wanted a foul.
It's hard to shoot over top of Hannah Fuller.
Yes, she wanted a foul against Fuller, but the thing is, Fuller is so tall that if she barely touches you, it's going to feel like a foul. So even if it's not, she's that strong.
That was a good rebound.
Great rebound, it was. White for three.
In and out.
Nice rebound there from the Grizzlies. Stone was able to get it for their second offensive rebound. Can they make it count? They can. Adrian Truman and one. And Nicholas County is finally on the board here to start the second half. And if you're going to foul anybody from Nicholas County, Adrian Truman's not the one you want to foul.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Truman spins the ball on the ground, takes 2 dribbles, puts it up, off the back iron, rebounded by Sandy Banton.
And here comes Kennedy Stewart.
Man-to-man defense here for Nicholas County.
And she got fouled. Ava Workman trying to take it to the bucket.
Once again, your girl always takes it straight to the hole, and she does a fantastic job at it. That's going to go on Madison Kaufman.
That's her second.
Kaufman's been a great presence in the paint here for the Grizzlies, so they can't have her.
I'll tell you what, I've noticed that the Grizzlies coach is what we're going to refer to as animated.
Yes.
Very animated, very passionate tonight.
Understandable. He wants his team to move on, but right now East is doing really good right now. Hustle there on the ball. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
It's going to stay with East.
Yep. It's going to be Greenbrier East basketball.
Those adjustments that Coach Justice made have been doing really good. Fuller
rolls it.
Got to make that if you're Fuller, but able to get bailed out by Kennedy Stewart. And the coach for Nicholas County slams against the scoreboard. He is not happy.
At the line for the Navy Spartans, going to be 2 shots for Kennedy Stewart.
And Kennedy Stewart makes it a 14-point ball game.
That's going to be Stewart's first time in the scoreboard here to start the second half, but she drains both free throws. Pressure here from the Spartans. Ava Workman.
And Ava gets fouled by...
I believe it was White. No, Truman. Excuse me, Truman.
That's her second foul, Matthew.
Yeah, Truman. And Truman's the one they can't afford to lose. She's their leading scorer.
And they're going to call that an on-the-floor foul.
Stewart breaks it. Over to Workman.
Waller in the corner.
Good ball movement here from the Spartans.
Waller, mid-range, we're going to call it a floater jumper.
I mean, that's the exact shot I was talking about Kenny Stewart not taking because it was too far, and Jada Waller said, "You be quiet, Matthew. I know how to shoot it."
That's right.
White gets it over to Stone. Top of the key. Milet, three-pointer, not a good shot. And she's going to get fouled and shoot 3 free throws.
That's going to be Ava Workman. No, Jones on Jada Waller.
Milets misses the first free throw off the backside. 17-point lead here for Greenbrier.
Little strong.
Yeah, you're going to have free throws fall big time if you're Nicholas County to crawl back into this game. Second free throw is up.
Same result. It looked like deja vu on that one, or Groundhog Day. It was the exact same shot.
And she just shrugged her shoulders, so you could tell she really doesn't want to be shooting these free throws.
Yeah, they're a little off their game in this third quarter, the Grizzlies are. Same result again. Nope, yep.
All around the rim, wasn't it, Raj?
Yeah. That one had several chances to go in.
Waller pump fake. Nice pass there from Waller into the paint to Fuller.
That was beautifully executed.
1-2-2 press here from the Spartans.
Good look.
Looks like Stewart's going to be fouled.
It's going to be Banton. That's her second.
Excuse me, Nicholas County, not Greenbrier East.
All the Spartan players that have fouls have 2 apiece.
Every single one of them. Milet over to Stone. Stone wants to get it into the paint, and she does to Kaufman. Stone passes off to Truman. Truman wants to take it all the way.
That's going to be Greenbrier East basketball.
Nicholas County coach wants a foul.
Off the fingertips of Truman.
Let's see if Greenbrier East can get something going here. 19. I say something going here. They've been dominating this third quarter.
19-point game.
Skip pass over to Workman. Workman feeling the pressure. Over to Stewart. Kennedy Stewart, three-pointer. Short. Stone had it tipped away. Over to Stewart. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Justice. 30-second timeout here from Coach Justice.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to say something else about the sidelines here at the Grizzlies. That coach is very, very animated. Spends more time on the court than the girls do.
Yes, he does. And I don't even know how that's possible. But the thing is, you're right, Raj. We're going to take a little quick second here to announce one of our sponsors, Field Turf. Field Turf is the trusted choice for athletic fields in West Virginia. Field Turf is a proud partner of the WVSSAC. So we're about to get started here right after the 30-second timeout here. What's crazy to me, it was called by Coach Justice. Coach Justice is up by 19, scored 10 more points in the second half than the Grizzlies had, and he says, you know what, not good enough.
I think he saw something that the girls may not have seen, and he's going to probably capitalize on it on this play right here.
Which is what a good coach is going to do. So they're going to bring that lead from whatever it is now to even higher. Let's see if Greenbrier East can capitalize even more, or if Nicholas County can make themselves a little bit of a comeback. But they're going to make a comeback. They got to do it now.
There's Stewart to Workman, back to Stewart. They're going to play a little keep away here.
Looks like a little bit of a 1-2-2 extended defense here from Nicholas County. Nearly gets a finger on it.
Workman for three.
Off the back iron.
Misses.
Nicholas County wants an over the back call against Banton. They're not going to get it. Hannah
Fuller with one.
That's her fourth point of the second half. We're going to get a foul here against Kennedy Stewart.
And that's Kennedy's third. We definitely don't want her to foul out.
No, you don't.
You can't take them with you, but
you can't have a
you want
player.
to take one home with you.
Exactly. They're going to down the paint to Kaufman, and they want an over-the-back foul. Nicholas County does.
We're seeing more and more animation from the sidelines of the Grizzlies.
Coach has his hand up in the air, and he's going to make a substitution. And Nicholas County's going to get a steal. Nunley takes it down the court. Tipped from behind by Banton. Good hustle there from East.
Yeah.
Into the game for the Grizzlies, number 24, Maddie Jones. This is her first time seeing the court this evening. She'll take the place of Nunley. Nunley, the Grizzlies six-man.
I think they're trying to find an answer for Fuller, and they don't have one.
No. Well, I mean, when you have somebody as tall as Fuller, you're going to have at least 2 or 3 girls able to make something happen. And as you were saying earlier, Nicholas County all over the court.
That's going to be on Jones.
Jones comes into the game in her first 5 seconds already has a foul against her. The thing is that Nicholas County's having a little bit of trouble is Fuller is so tall that every time she touches one of the other girls, it's not a foul every time she touches her. That's
right.
That's not the case. 47-26 with 2:44 to go here in the third quarter.
And Grizzly basketball.
Olivia Stone takes it out, gets it to Milet, and it's going to be kicked by Jada Waller.
I'm going to tell you what, Jada Waller's got some fast feet.
That's
the third one tonight she's kicked.
Yeah. If I could pick a player of the game in the first half, it would have been Jada Waller. I love how she played. Let's see. Nice steal there from Alexis Stack. Gets it over to Sandy Banton. Banton, a little bit of a spin move. Mid-range shot here for Stack.
Oh, Stacks.
That's her first points of the game. The volleyball star here from East says, guess what? I can play basketball too. Nice hustle there from Banton over to Stack. Alexis
And there she
Stack.
goes. And just like that, she's got 4.
Oh, my goodness, Alexis Stack, and we got a timeout here.
Greenbrier East has almost doubled the score.
And it looks like, I do not know if it's a 30-second timeout or a full timeout, but either way, we're going to take a quick break here. Now it's one of our sponsors, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A and its 18 West Virginia owner-operators salute the more than 86,000 boys and girls that participate in scholastic sports in our state. Chick-fil-A recognizes that participation in high school sports helps to develop leadership and teamwork skills that prepare each participant for life. The same values that Chick-fil-A in your community shares. Thank you so much, Chick-fil-A, for sponsoring the game today.
And, thank you to all of our sponsors. Guys,
it's very true.
There's people at home that can't get out, don't get home off work in time to come to the ball games. And these sponsors make it possible that you can see this game in high definition
for
from
free.
the Greenbrier Valley
Yes.
channel.
And it's such a huge thing, too, because it allows everybody to be able to get the same opportunities, even if they don't have the same abilities. So
That's exactly right.
it's a great thing. But Greenbrier East, to say the least, has absolutely dominated the second half. Take a guess, Raj, how many points the Grizzlies have scored here in the second half?
I'm going to say 1.
They've scored 2. You're pretty daggone close. They've only scored 2 points this whole second half.
And there's another turnover for East. So
East right
Stacks.
now. Yeah, East right now on a 19-2 run here to start the second half.
And here comes Ava Workman, all business. All business.
Crosses over. She's going to be double-teamed here. Not able to split it. Nicholas County wants a walk, not going to get it. Gets it over to Jayla Waller. Alexis Stack wanted inside the paint. Waller wasn't able to see her in time. Greenbrier East dribbling the ball. A little bit surprised by Nicholas County isn't pressuring them a little bit.
Yeah, they're just trying to kill the clock at this point, knowing that they got this game.
Exactly. When you're up by 25, what else do you do? Ava Workman crosses over. Gets it over to Waller. Down to Banton. Banton defended by Mollett. Banton wants to take it baseline and does.
And she gets it tipped out of bounds. It's going to still be Spartan basketball.
And East is making it self-explanatory that their goal is to keep the ball away from Nicholas County, and they're doing a great job of it, taking nearly a minute off the clock right there on just one possession. Hannah Fuller there. Nice pass to Banton. Over to Alexis. Over to Workman. Ava Workman takes it. Wants a three-pointer. Decides not to take it. They're going to chew more clock.
And Waller now with the ball, top of the key, almost at midcourt.
Over the
Stacks.
stack.
There's Workman again. She's wanting to make something happen. Back to Banton.
It's almost like East is trying to take the last shot of the quarter, but with 2 minutes to go on the clock.
It's like, okay, we don't need to pad our stats anymore.
No.
Let's play a little keep away.
If I'm Nicholas County, I am doing everything I can right now to
And
get
there's
them.
another foul. It looks like it's going to be on Maddie Jones.
That's going to be Jones's, I believe, second personal foul.
That's her second one, yeah.
Hannah Fuller, she's already in double figures this evening with 10 points. Can she increase that here?
And she rolls one in.
Absolutely she can. It's 5 points here in the third quarter.
Fuller with her second shot.
Takes 3 dribbles. It's up. And
it rolls in too.
Rod, you were talking about her being a big man, and she has got a beautiful touch for a big man, and you don't see that a lot in high school sports from big men. Truman between her legs. Wants to get it into the paint.
And she gets a trip foul, looks like.
Probably against Sandy Banton, I believe. No, excuse me, it's going to be against
Ava
Workman. They picked the one that I said it wasn't, Raj.
Yeah.
Greenbrier,
he's playing tight defense.
Truman's going to get 2 free throws here. She drains the first one.
Yes, she does. Here comes Wooding and Stewart in for Banton and Workman.
And that's something that Nicholas County needed really badly from Truman. She hadn't been on the scoreboard. This is her first time scoring here in the second half. They need more from her in this fourth quarter.
Look for Wooding to come in and make a play in this game. She's come off the bench a couple times here this year, and she's a player.
She did pretty good there in the first half. Didn't get on the scoreboard any, but she was able to make some impact down there in the paint. So let's see if her and Fuller, the 2 big men down there, can make something happen.
Jada Waller looking for an open lane.
Nearly turns it over. Nice rejection there by Truman. Adrian Truman with the rejection against Kennedy Stewart.
What a block that was.
Kennedy Stewart just got up grinning.
Yeah, she's smiling. She's a baller. It doesn't affect her any.
No, it doesn't. When you're up about 25, you have every right to smile. 10 seconds to go. Stewart, air ball.
Missed it. Very uncharacteristic of her. And that's going to be Greenbrier's ball.
And the East student section is pointing over at the scoreboard. Oh, my goodness. 2.7 to go here in the third quarter. Stack taking it out. Stewart going to get the last shot of the third quarter.
Oh,
off the back left side, nearly hits it.
That's uncharacteristic of her to miss two three-pointers in a row.
It really is. She's that good that you can say that.
So at the end of 3, we're at 53-28. Greenbrier East dominating the third quarter. And then one announcement from our sponsors.
Parmar Stores. If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. Parmar Stores have 200 locations throughout the region to serve you. Parmar Stores is the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. This game is also brought to you by Hope Gas. Hope Gas congratulates the teams for making it to the state championship. Learn more about Hope's community efforts by following them on Instagram. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Hope Gas. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors this evening that we've had so far.
Absolutely. Like I said before, we can't do this without sponsors. The people at home that can't get out wouldn't be able to watch this game and watch these young athletes compete without our sponsors.
No, you can't.
We are very grateful for our sponsors. And guys, any of these sponsors, if you have to do any kind of business, look them up. Look at the banners at your fields, your courts. Support these businesses that support these young athletes.
Yes, and it's because it's a very unselfish thing. They don't have to give their hard-earned money, and they choose to do it to support high school sports, and it even employs people as well. So it is a huge thing for high school sports for them to be able to do these sponsorships.
Yeah, I think they're reaching now. That one was on Fuller.
The fact that Fuller's been in the paint this long without a foul is incredible, but she's played clean defense this evening.
It absolutely has.
Number 12, Madison Kaufman, is going to take 2 free throws here at the line. She spins the ball, dribbles it twice. First free throw is up and off the back iron and no good.
And the Greenbrier fans are saying, hey, that was a good foul.
Yeah, exactly. Which she missed 3 free throws here early in the first quarter. She missed all 3 of her free throws. So she's not, unfortunately for Nicholas County, not the best free throw shooter. Let's see if she hits this one right here. She's off the mark on that one as well. Nice job by Ava Workman. Yeah. On her tippy toes, able to keep the ball off the baseline.
Yeah, good job corralling that ball. Here comes Ava.
Nobody picked
all
her
the way
up.
Down, and easy shot for Ava Workman.
Ava Workman, that's going to put her in double figures with 10 on the evening. Nicholas County looks a little bit disgruntled here. And it looks like Kaufman's going to get fouled trying to take it against Fuller. And Fuller, we're talking about her not getting fouled. She's got 2 here with 29 seconds into the fourth quarter.
Kid on her, huh?
Exactly.
But definitely a difference maker in this ball game, though.
100%. It would be a big deal. But you're up by 27 here if you're East. So it would have to be a miraculous comeback. Kaufman drills the first.
Yeah. Nicholas County's got some shooters. They got some really good ball players and some up-and-coming ball players. Look out for them next year for sure.
100%. The big thing is, too, for Nicholas County, at the end of the day, this game is not over. And the reason why I say that is if you're able to force some fouls, get to the free throw, and make your shots, you can make this a game. Now, granted, you're going to need a lot of foul shots to do it, but Kennedy Stewart gets the ball off the block shot against Sandy Banton. Between her legs is Stewart dribbling top of the key. Stewart gonna take, no, nice pass there from Stewart.
And she gets fouled. Fuller gets fouled.
She's gonna get 2 free throws here out the line. And Hannah Fuller, as we mentioned.
And that was on Truman.
And as we mentioned earlier.
That's her third.
And Hannah Fuller's a shooting big man, so these aren't gonna be 2 free throws that she just bricks, knock on wood.
Splash the first one.
Drills the first. She's also immune to the announcer's jinx.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had to apologize to parents before for the announcer's jinx.
It happens. Us as announcers,
we do. She splashes both of those.
No, a steal there from East. Ava Workman. Ava Workman doing really good. Got 4 points here in the fourth quarter. Truman wants to go coast to coast. She's not going to. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. Nicholas County basketball. Coach for Nicholas County looked like he wanted a foul. Greenbrier East has nearly doubled Nicholas County's score here in the second half. Stone for 3. Short.
And she drains it.
Olivia Stone drills it. That's her first 3-pointer since the first quarter. Would have liked to have had that a little bit more cheer in the second half, but whatever Coach Justice did, like you said at halftime, has done really good.
Rebound there
by
Kaufman.
Over to White, sorry. Truman takes the ball, picks up her dribble, gets it over to Stone. 2-3 defense here for the Spartans. Truman, 3-pointer, short. A little bit strong, rebounded by White, over to Milet. Milet gets the ball tipped behind. Nice hustle there by Sandy Banton. Sandy Banton. And we're going to have a jump ball here. Nice hustle there by Sandy Banton.
That's going to be Greenbrier East basketball.
You got to applaud that there if you're Banton. I love to see freaking hustle there on the ground. I love to see
She wanted that ball bad, didn't she?
She wanted it worse than the Nicholas County player did. She could have had it, but Sandy said, give it to me.
That's right. Here comes Workman.
And that's why she gets minutes now and is a starter.
Crossing the Spartan at midcourt.
Defended by Truman. Timeout from Jim Justice. Coach Jim Justice. It's going to be 30 seconds.
Wow. What a third or fourth quarter. This has been a ball game, really. I mean, judging by the score, the score doesn't tell the tale of this ball game. These Grizzlies are playing hard still.
No, it doesn't. And the thing is, when we went into halftime, it was 32-24. Just an 8-point game. In the second half, you said before halftime, You told everybody over here on the announcers that this was going to be an adjusted game here by Jim Justice, and that's exactly what it's been. They have been able to hold, Nicholas County to only, 7 points in the whole second half, 8 points in the whole second half. That's it. You're not going to win a ball game scoring 8 points in a half.
No, absolutely not. Fuller misses.
Rebounded by Workman. Once again, Workman, the workhorse. She's going to take a three-pointer.
And
why not?
it.
Ava Workman. That's 7 points here. She scored almost as many in the fourth quarter as she has the whole game. White gets it over to Milet. Back to Truman. Truman wants Stone. Stone already hit 3 3-pointers. Misses big time there on the fourth one. But rebounded by Workman.
Yeah, Workman just drains a three just nonchalantly. It's almost like she's showing off now.
Exactly. And like you said, she's nothing but business, and she nearly gets
fouled.
She's going to the free throw line here for 2 shots.
And that was on number 12, Kaufman, Madison Kaufman. That is her third foul.
And I'm going to let you read off Ava Workman's points here, since that's your girl, and how great she's been doing.
Ava Workman, what is that? 15?
Yes, 15 points here.
Up.
Misses off the front iron. If she would have hit both these free throws, she'd be tied with Kennedy Stewart with 17 for the most for the Spartans this game.
And here comes Stacks and Wooding in for the Spartans.
Good substitutions there by Coach Justice.
Ava Workman getting ready to make it 16 points. And
does. She's got more points in the fourth quarter as she does all game. Truman dribbles them off the court, crosses over.
And that's one thing about the Spartans. You key on one player, another one's stepping up.
And one thing I love to see about these Grizzlies here is they haven't given up. They've done their absolute best this game. The Spartans, quite frankly, just have a better roster, and they have a more in-depth bench, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah, they definitely have depth on the bench.
Nicholas County's only used 2 substitutions this whole game, which means they don't have a lot of players. And you typically try to have at least 4 girls able to come off the bench, but unfortunately, Nicholas County hasn't had that. Stone, skip back across the court to Milet. Milet over to Truman. Truman defended by Wooding.
And a
Truman
three.
Nice three-pointer there by Truman.
Yeah, Wooding got a little something in her eye that time, I think.
Yes, she did. She'll take it, though, with this lead that they got. Up by 27. Ava Workman, in and out move. Takes it straight into Truman, and she's going to get fouled. Truman said she was straight up and down, but a little bit of body there from.
That's 4 for Truman. She's in trouble now.
Yes, she is.
And I would say she's getting ready to come out, and Brooklyn Nunley's going to go in.
Fortunately for for Miss Truman, her main sport is track and field. If there's anybody in the state to have D1 offers for track, it would be Miss Truman. She dominated back when she was just a freshman. I got to watch her run, and she is a fantastic all-around athlete, and that's how she's been able to go throughout this whole game the way she has. But they're going to take her out of the game here.
And Truman not happy about coming out of the game.
No,
Workman's second one goes in.
And Ava Workman's going to tie Kennedy Stewart here with 17 points to lead the Spartans.
And here comes the Grizzlies.
Stone over to Nunley. Nunley, pump fake. Nunley, floater. Nice defense there by Work. Nope.
Yeah.
Fuller's going to be called there for the foul.
Yeah. And if you're a Spartan fan, you definitely don't agree with that call.
You definitely don't, because she might have went a tad down, but Hannah Fuller at the end of the day is so flipping big that what is she going to do, fall down every single time she gets touched?
Yeah.
No. She's too big for that, and that's why she's such an asset for the Spartans. Nunley misses the front end of the 2 free throws. Brooklyn Nunley, a nice spin on the ball. Takes 6 dribbles, shoots the second. A little short. Stone tried to get the rebound, couldn't.
Stewart
takes the ball over to Workman. Workman goes to work.
Workman gave that look like she was going to take in the lane, but she didn't.
Workman, some great ball handles, fantastic ball handles, able to keep the ball under control. She gets it out to Alexis Stack, three-pointer.
Short.
Well short.
Wooding with
Wooding.
2.
That's going to be Wooding's. Wooding's going to get on the scoreboard, and she feels really good with a smile down on her face as she runs down the court. Stone, three-pointer, bang!
Yeah, that's one girl you can't let shoot.
No, you can. That's going to put Stone in double figures for the game with 12.
And Fuller with 2.
Nice job there by Hannah Fuller. That's 4 points here in the fourth quarter. Stone to take the pace. Gets it over to White in the corner to Milet. Milet takes the ball, skip pass to Nunley. Nunley wants to go into the paint with a long floater. Misses, rebounded by Alexis Stack.
Stacks to Stewart. And here come the Spartans again.
Stack to Stewart, I love to hear that. 30-point lead, or excuse me, 29-point lead here for the Spartans. Coach Justice is going to take a full timeout. We'll be right back at you here on the Greenbrier Valley channel. I'm Matthew Thomas.
Roger Bennett.
We'll be right back
anywhere.
at you.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
All right. Here we go. 2:51 left to go in the contest. Greenbrier East with a commanding lead, 68-39. And Greenbrier East with the ball. Jada Waller throws it in to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart looking to make something happen. Out to Jada. Greenbrier East almost looking
nice pass there by Fuller. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be
McKenna McClure.
That's her first basket of the game on her first appearance. Truman, three-pointer. Short. Rebounded by Stack.
Kennedy's pushing it.
To get McClure 2 more points. Good unselfishness
Jada Waller
there.
Misses.
I know she missed
Jump
it.
ball, and it's going to be Grizzlies basketball.
I know she missed it, Raj, but I love to see unselfishness there by McKenna McClure. She was able to find Jada, and that was a great unselfishness there to get her an open look, even though she missed it. Good defense there by the Spartans. Rebounded, though, by Truman.
And we have a jump ball. And that's going to be Greenbrier East basketball.
And the coach for Nicholas County has had his hands, I think he's had his hands up more than he has down this evening.
And coming in for the Spartans, number 3, which was not on the roster today.
Which is a good thing that Greenbrier East has been able to go to the bench.
I think her last name is Baggett.
Jada Waller tries to get it to her.
And there's a steal.
Truman gets it down to Stone. Stone wasn't able to get her 14th point of the game. Jump ball.
Greenbrier East.
East ball. Yeah, 31-point lead here. You're in this fourth quarter. 1:41 to go.
Well, I thought it was Greenbrier East ball. The possession there was Greenbrier East.
It was. They got us both confused, Raj. And they were trying to, looks like Mallet was trying to pass somewhere over the moon.
And Nicholas County definitely out of sorts.
Yes.
You like to see McKenna McClure come in. She's a hustler.
You definitely do, and it's good to see that Greenbrier East has been able to get their substitutions in. They've, quite frankly, like you said, dominated this second half, and they've been able to get 23 more points here. And I didn't see what happened there.
Yeah, we couldn't either. We had too many fans standing up in front of us.
Looks like the fans are leaving here for Nicholas County.
Well, so our iPad should stay on the table.
Exactly.
And there's a three-pointer.
Nice shot there by number 14, Addison Truman. Let's see if she follows along the footsteps of her sister, but that's her first 3 points of the game.
McKenna McClure for three.
Why not? McKenna McClure. And she's got the biggest grin on her face as she comes down the court. That is 5 points for Miss McClure.
And I'm going to tell you, McClure is a baller.
And they are they're up the wall with her right now. I'd love to see it. I do. Greenbrier East 31-point lead here.
We have a full timeout. We'll take one with them. This is Roger Bennett
and Matthew Thomas here
on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we have a whole bunch of girls come off the bench for the Spartans here.
And for the Grizzlies as well. All 5 new players. I don't believe there's a single starter. No, there's not a single starter out here on the court for either team with 37 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been a utter domination for East.
We're going to have a jump ball, and that will go to Greenbrier East.
Got a little bit of a tie-up. Ari Chrislip had the ball in her hand, wasn't quite able to pull away with it. Number 21.
Baggett crosses midcourt, finds Maisha White, and she misses almost a three-pointer. She was inside the line.
Rebounded by Madison Angus. They're able to get down to the court, and nice job there.
She scores.
Maddie Jones. We saw Maddie Jones earlier in the game, and she'll get her first 2 points of the game. 4 seconds to go, 3-2. And East is going to miss their last shot. 73-44 at Greenbrier East. Absolutely dominant in the second half.
Yeah, the Grizzlies showed up for the first half. Greenbrier East dominates second half. This is Roger Bennett
and Matthew Thomas.
We'll be right back here with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network with a second half recap. Don't go anywhere. And there is a celebration here tonight at Greenbrier East. The Lady Spartans 73-44 victory over Nicholas County. The students have rushed the floor. what a scene it is here tonight, Matthew.
And Roger, you can't ask for more than this. The fact that their student section, and if I'm not mistaken, I've seen it most of, if not all, of the Greenbrier East boys storming the court to congratulate the Lady Spartans. And that is something you love to see as a school, that both sides are supporting each other. You love to see it.
Yeah, we see absolute unity here at Greenbrier East. And Greenbrier East is one of those schools that's big enough to compete, but small enough to still be somewhat of a family environment. And I went to school at Greenbrier East. It was like that when I was here. Still in contact with a lot of the people that I went to school with. A good experience. And there's the girls celebrating, holding up the plaque. You couldn't be happier for this team, and what a victory it was.
It was absolutely incredible, Raj. That second half was an utter domination for Greenbrier East. A 31-point victory, but in the halftime it was 32-24. So it was a close game, but whatever Coach Justice did, he absolutely dominated and was able to coach these girls up, and the girls executed. They did a great job.
It was almost like he had a horse and he was pulling on the reins the whole first half, and he let him go the second half.
Exactly. They were able to hold this Nicholas County team to just 20 points the whole second half. Folks, if you're not good at math like me, that's only 10 a quarter. That's not a good thing. You're only scoring a little bit over a point every minute, and if you're going to be doing that, it's either you hope it's a low-scoring game or you're getting blown out like what Nicholas County did this evening.
I'll tell you what, each one of the Spartan girls are reaching up and cutting a piece of that net.
And
that is something to see.
It's not only something to see, and it definitely is, and it's something unforgettable for them. Something that these girls are going to remember for the rest of their life. They're going to be able to frame. They're going to be able to keep that net on their nightstand, whatever the case is, and they'll be able to do that for the rest of their lives. And I love being able to see these girls. I know you guys don't see it on the camera, but the Stewart sisters, Kennedy and Cadence Stewart, hugging each other, and I absolutely love to see two sisters that are not only in unity with each other, but showing each other love. And you see some tears over there on the sideline as well for each of the girls. And it's something that's memorable and something these girls are never going to forget, especially for the seniors. But overall this evening, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a end-of-the-game recap here. Overall for the Grizzlies, Adrian Truman led the Grizzlies, had a fantastic first quarter, leading them with 9 points, but was only able to come up with 5 points there in the second half, and that's partly why Nicholas County had such a downfall there to end this game. So Truman ends the game with 14 points to lead the Grizzlies. Stone was able to have 12 points. Stone had 12 points on 4 3-pointers. She was able to get the 3-ball to fall tonight, but unfortunately Nicholas County need more than that. Taylor White, Milet had 4, White had 3, Kaufman with 2. Kaufman had 4. Addison Truman, the younger Truman, was able to have 3, hit a 3-pointer. And then Angus to finish out your scoring for the Grizzlies. She had 2 points there. And one thing you notice here is that nearly all those points for Nicholas County was scored in the first quarter. They dominated that first quarter. And unfortunately, after that first quarter, they wasn't able to get anything going. Jim Justice was able to get something going for Greenbrier East, and they were able to dominate, quite frankly, against the Grizzlies. Now on to your Spartans here for the game. Kennedy Stewart was there. She didn't have to play in the fourth quarter because of how that second half went. She led the Spartans with 17 points. Ava Workman right behind her, was able to go right behind her. I got you. And also Ava. And we're going to be over here. Sorry, Roger Bennett is going to talk to one of the players, Ava Workman here, the player of the game for the Spartans.
Hey, this is Roger Bennett here, the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network with Ava Workman. Ava, what a game you had tonight. And one thing I love about you is when you're on the court, straight-faced, all business. One of my favorite players ever. What did this game mean to you tonight?
It meant so much because we don't have a sectional
now we just have a regional, so to win this was great.
Awesome. Where do you go from here? States?
Oh, yeah. States.
And you know what? I never see you smile, and this is amazing. Guys, she's always got a straight face, all business look, and then it's awesome to see this young lady smile. 17 points. Did you know that?
Yeah. Let's go.
And 3 fouls. Hey, you can't take them with you, Ava, can you? It's awesome. Hey, great job tonight. Congratulations on an amazing win. And, hey, go Spartans.
Go Spartans. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. And I love to see that interview with Roger and Ava because he talks good about her all the time. Ava is one of those players that absolutely dominates on both ends of the court. She can handle the ball. She can rebound for you. She can do a little bit of everything. This evening, Stewart and Workman both had 17 apiece, and they led the Spartans each. And that's one thing you love to see as a team, not just one player dominating, but a group of girls being able to do stuff as well. Jada Waller also coming in with double figures here for the Spartans with 11 this evening. Hannah Fuller, the big man in the middle, doing fantastic this evening. She's going to come away. Let me do some math real quick. This doesn't usually go very well. She had 16 on the evening, just 1 point shy of Stewart and Workman. Your next score is going to be Sandy Banton. Sandy Banton had 2 points there in the third quarter. Alexis Stack with 4, and then Liv Wooding with 2 points as well. And then we also had Miss McKenna coming off the bench with 5 points, hitting a three-pointer, and then also getting fast break layup as well. So as you can see, overall scoring here for the Spartans, and that is something Coach Justice is going to be very, very, very happy to see because they spread the ball around and they was able to get scoring from each of their girls this evening. And that's something that Coach Justice is going to be happy going into states. Now, the big thing is, after this, it is elimination. You have to win 5 straight games, and the Spartans have won 2 of them. They got 3 more games to win in a row, but all it takes is 1 game, and you are out. The question is Greenbrier East going to be able to go into this tournament and be able to dominate these other teams? Now, they have a 21-1 record going into this tournament, 22-1 now after this win today. But are they going to be able to control the pace going into the state tournament? The net has already been cut down, and it was a super exciting evening. But overall, this game is finished this evening. Super great talking to you all this evening. I'm your host, one of your hosts, Matthew Thomas. Roger Bennett went to interview one of our Lady East Spartans, and as you can see, as they have the net over Coach Jim Justice's head this evening, your final score from Greenbrier East here in Fairleigh, West Virginia, 73-44. A dominating 29-point performance here from the Greenbrier East Spartans. So long. God bless every single one of you all this evening. Good night. This is Matthew Thomas from the Greenbrier Valley Sports Network. What you thinking?
Kennedy Stewart. This is Roger Bennett with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Kennedy Stewart. What a game tonight. 17 points, right? Yes. 1 foul, 2 fouls? Maybe 3. We won't talk about those. You only want to take 1 home, right?
Yes.
Good job. What does this team mean to you?
It means a lot. I'm really excited. I get to play with them every day. I get to practice with them every day. It's a lot of fun. We like each other, so that's fun. So
you know what? When a team comes together, amazing things happen. You guys showed that tonight. 17 points, regional champs, right?
Yes.
On the states, right?
Yes. On to the Civ.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you girls. It's so fun to watch. These girls play basketball together, And one thing I've noticed, do you guys practice this? Because me and the other announcer were talking about it. When you have one of you girls, like when you start draining threes, they key on you.
Yeah.
And then they might shut you down for a quarter. But you've got somebody else that steps up and starts making threes or driving to the basket and making points. Do you guys practice that, or is that just a natural thing that happens with you?
It's just like next man up scenario, you know. I mean, somebody gets locked down, next person up wants to make a shot.
Dude, that's awesome. You guys do an amazing job. So fun to watch. 17 points. Congratulations. And what does this win mean to you?
It means a lot. I'm excited to get back to Charleston.
So, without telling any real big secrets, I made the prediction that Coach Justice was going to make some adjustments at halftime. Yeah. What were those adjustments?
Play hard, let our defense come to us, and really pick up our defense.
Yeah, and I kind of predicted that you guys were going to come out and step up the tempo a little bit and throw them off their game, because this Grizzly team is a team that if you let them hang around, they're liable to beat you.
They play really hard. Props to them. They play really hard.
They absolutely do. Kennedy Stewart, congratulations. And let's go Spartans.
Go Spartans. Thank you.
We got to go to Apple. We'll just take them. Okay? They may, but they need over there tomorrow. Okay. Now, get Baby Dog over. Baby Dog. Andrew. I'm going to give you a shot that's going to be a great shot.
Awesome.
This is going to be great for you in every way. Come on, baby.
Do you want me to pick Baby Dog up and hand her to you?
Nope.
That is a good shot, isn't it?
Around, baby.
Baby Dog.
Okay, now how about that shot?
That's a good one.
Okay. All right, baby. You can't have my net.
This is Roger Bennett with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. I'm here with Coach Jim Justice of the Lady Spartans. Coach, congratulations on an amazing win. I'm a former Spartan myself. Awesome job. We were talking, me and the other announcer, and I predicted that some major changes were coming to the second half. Because that Grizzly team's a team, you can't let them hang around, correct?
No, that's exactly right. I mean, they were the real deal. And they made it a real ball game in the first half and everything. We were lucky to be up by 8. We talked about what to do. I said without any question, the thing that is really getting in their stuff is our press, our diamond press. And so we tweaked it just a little bit and changed it a little bit and everything. We still stayed in a diamond and one coming down the floor. You know, we're guarding our number one player and everything. And when we got down the floor, but with all that being said, we really got after them. I told them you had to come out the first 2 minutes and play like you're 10 down. Before you know it, the ball game was over and everything. But they only scored 4 points in the third quarter. We've done it to teams in the past with all kinds of different things, all kinds of junk defenses and everything. But really and truly, they came out and played. We played really hard in the second half.
And that was a great win. Kennedy Stewart, Ava Workman, both with 17 points. Hannah Fuller, 16 points. How about that?
I know. And just think how Hannah goes to the foul line, just boom, boom. She's got a beautiful stroke. Absolutely. You know, we said it at halftime. We said other things like, we not only we had to play the first 2 minutes like we're 10 down, but with that we wanted to remember the count was 3-2. You probably heard me talk about that, but I'm a real believer in life that you got to want the ball. You don't have to score. You got to make the pick. You got to absolutely make the pass, but you got to want the ball in life and everything. The idea about 3-2 is just simply just this. If the bases were loaded, there was 2 outs, count on the batters 3-2, you're 1 run ahead. You're in the field. You're on second base or right field, or you're pounding your gloves saying, please don't let them hit me this ball. If you're doing that, in my opinion, you're not going to amount to a whole heck of a lot. You've got to want the ball in life. I teach them that all the time. That's what I want them to be able to do. My dad would have said, don't confuse effort with accomplishment because, son, I want you to achieve. But that's what this is really all about. High school sports and high school basketball is about a whole lot more than just, making a shot or making a pass or dribbling the ball or whatever. We, as mentors to them, should be teaching them the right values. I have never, ever had a kid become grade ineligible. Never. I'm not going to tolerate that. If we have a kid in trouble and everything, we try to help them. But I'm not going to go to a teacher and beg a teacher to give us a better grade. I'm not going to ever do that and everything. I want our kids to absolutely achieve in the classroom because nobody's going to make a living playing basketball, not on our levels. And so with all that being said, this team's really special. They believed from day one, and if you believe from day one about a lot of stuff, you can make a lot of dreams happen, and they've done good.
And it's funny you mentioned the baseball analogy. I coach softball, and it's crazy because I've told my girls over and over, the girls I want on my field are not the girls that say, oh, please don't hit it to me, please don't hit it to me. I want the girls that slap their glove and go, all right, hit it to me, I'm going to make a play on the ball. It sounds like we have similar coaching strategies.
We may very well. Because at the end of the day, we're all going to have the ball hit to us and mess up from time to time, but you got to want the ball in life. That's all there is to it. And so it's really important in my book.
And that's exactly right. Coach, amazing job here tonight. Regional champs. That's
still got a ways to go. We're going to have, I know we're going to have 7 really, really tough teams in the state. There's no question whatsoever we should be the 1 or 2 seed. Without any question, we ought to be no worse than number 2 seed, but we'll find out later tonight.
Well, another thing I noticed about your team is they have the next up mentality. You've got a girl that's shooting lights out, and they key on her. There's another girl that can shoot equally as well that steps up and starts making plays.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. We've got Jada. We've got Ava. You got Jada. Sandy didn't shoot the ball well tonight, but Sandy can shoot the ball. But I'll tell you, the sleeper is Hannah. Honest to God, if you don't believe that she's the most improved player we've got, I'll promise you. Other kids have done great. Don't get me wrong. They've really improved. But I'm telling you, Hannah Fuller has come out of her shell. And absolutely, I will promise you this. If you come and watch her in practice and watch her shooting the 3-point shot, you'd be amazed. She can really shoot it.
16 points tonight, dominating what I would consider dominating in the paint. She's hard to deal with down there.
She did a great job down there. Shot after shot after shot, she contested and everything. She had a heck of a game.
She absolutely did. Coach.
Kennedy Stewart is the soul of our whole deal. She is really just that. Kennedy Stewart is one special player. And right here is the best kid in the whole bunch. Liz Wooding is so she's rooting for us. If she's not in the game, she's screaming in practice and everything. And
I noticed she comes off the bench and makes an impact.
Oh yes, every time, every blooming time. I love her to death. I call her awesome. She's the awesome one.
Yeah, she's a great player. And another thing that we've noticed about your team is the depth you have. You can just about pull any girl off your bench, and they make an impact in the game. And that shows amazing coaching in my book.
Well, we'll just say this. We've got several coaches that work with them, and I surely am there every blooming day. And it's been really tough with this Senate deal, recently. But we've been there. And so Now let's go try to make some noise at the state tournament.
That's right. Congratulations, Coach. Well played game. I'm so happy for you. And let's go Spartans. Let's take it all the way.
I hear you. And thanks so much for what you do with these kids, Coach. You do an amazing job.
Thank you. Thank you. This is Roger Bennett with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Thank you guys for watching.
See you, my friend.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
One-way towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash to just plain stuck. For a job done right, there's only one way.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by SJ Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. SJ Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. SJ Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful.
Hi, this is Patayo.
And this is Elsa.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment.
Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you going to eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.